ערב שבת קודש, פרשת תזריע מצורע, תשפ"ה. ושיעור לעילוי נשמתה הטהורה של מרת לאה בת וירג'ני מהדה עליה שלום, רוח השם תניחנה בגן עדן, אמן. This week's parasha, we are reading about the inyan of Lashon Hara. The Torah called a person who got an affliction on his body Metzora. The word Metzora means double words. Motzi Ra means to say that a tzarat that a person gets it because he was motzi from his mouth something bad. He spoke Lashon Hara. The pasuk says that the person who had the leprosy and the person with the tzarat is whom there is the affliction, his garments shall be rent, the hair of his head shall be unshorn, and he shall cloak himself to his mustache. He is to call out, impure, impure. The person has to call the Tameh, Tameh Yikra. There is two explanations. What is the Tameh, Tameh Yikra? Is the meaning that he is saying, as Rashi says, I am an impure, and be careful of me? Or the Tameh, Tameh Yikra means the way he looks like, as if it calls that he is an impure person, because first of all his clothing are rent, his hair is not regular, and he has something on his mustache, means his clothing, there is something, a piece of material on his mustache that covers the mouth, that covers his mouth. This is the meaning, the Tameh, Tameh Yikra. And the Gemara in Mesechet Moed Katan, the Gemara learns from these words, the Tameh, Tameh Yikra. The Gemara brings two opinions. One way to explain the Tameh, Tameh Yikra means that the person is calling, I am impure, be careful, don't come close to me. The other explanation is the Tameh, Tameh Yikra, that he is announcing, informing the majority, I have tzarat, pray for me. And the question is, according to the second opinion of the Gemara, ask the Mefarshim. We know that when Hagar went with Ishmael to the desert, the water finished, and Ishmael was very thirsty, and he was almost dying. And he screamed to Borei Olam. And of course, Hagar also, she also prayed to be helped. But the Pasuk says, Vayishma Elokim lekol hana'ar ba'asher hu sham. In Perek Kaf Aleph, Pasuk Yud Zayin in Bereshit. And Rashi says there, Borei Olam heard the voice screaming the praying of Ishmael, because says the Gemara, says Rashi, the prayer of a sick person is better it being heard in heaven more than prayer of other people that praise רופאים. מכאן שתפילתו של החולה נשמעת מתפילתם של אחרים עליו. And the question is here, if we see that better is the prayer of the sick than others on him, how come the person who has leprosy, who got this infection, how come that he is screaming, according to the Gemara, he is saying, I am impure, be careful. Sorry, I am impure, pray for me. It's better that he himself will pray for himself. Why does he need the prayer of other people? It's better that he will pray. The question is being answered by Baal Iyun Yaakov on the Ein Yaakov in Masechet Shabbat in Daf Samach Zayin Amud Aleph. And he says that a person who got leprosy you are getting because you spoke Lashon Hara, you sinned with your mouth, and therefore the prayer that he prays, says the Zohar, is not being heard. Same thing happened with Miriam that spoke Lashon Hara on Moshe. That Moshe Rabbeinu prayed for her that she will be healed. But we don't see that she prayed for herself. Means to say that the power of Lashon Hara causes not only a problem to the person that you spoke on, it causes a problem to you yourself. That your mouth now cannot pray for yourself. As we are saying, אין קטגור נעשה סנגור. The prosecutor, the mouth that spoke Lashon Hara, cannot become the defense, cannot become a mouth that will pray for yourself to heal you. And this, we see that the Torah tried to prevent person for speaking Lashon Hara. And she wanted to teach him what is the power of one word. The Pasuk says in Perek Gimel, Pasuk Gimel, the Pasuk says there, Vera'au HaKohen v'timei oto. The Kohen will see the affliction, and he will say, Tamehu, if it is really Tameh. But it depends on his word. Tameh, one word. What the Torah wanted to teach here, the Torah wanted to teach this person, look, we have a lot of other places, other things that the person becomes impure. Person touched a dead person. Person touched a dead insect. Zav, Zava, Nida, all these tum'ot are being automatically. Person touched a dead person, automatically he is impure. Touch an insect, immediately. Something happened to him in the body of a person, he becomes impure. But here, the person got tzaraat, even though that the person who got the tzaraat, he is a big expert in tzaraat, and he knows 100%. He got tzaraat. Nevertheless, he has to go to the Kohen, and only the Kohen can say you are impure. It depends on the word of the Kohen. What the Torah wanted to teach here. Torah wanted to teach the person, look, you spoke Lashon Hara, you spoke several sentences about your friend. You have to know what is the power of a word and what damage you could have caused with your words. And let us show you the power of one word. You will become impure because of one word of the Kohen. If the Kohen would say, Tameh, impure. And from here we are learning the power of a word of a person and to teach us to speak only good things. Therefore, in this period of time, we are learning Masechet Avot that is teaching us the way of behavior. בעקבות חברך, חביב עליך כשונך, as the Mishnah says in Masechet Avot. Be careful in kavod to Rabbanim. Be careful on kavod to your friends. I want to wish everyone a great Shabbat Shalom. And Yitzchak, we will meet next week.